What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another video. So today I'm hitting you all with a new show. It's only about 5 episodes into the series right about now because the show just came out, and I decided to start watching it. I saw it on Instagram, and it got me interested. And also, if you remember, in a couple of videos ago, Tez told me that he thinks that I should watch it as well. So it's Demon Slayer. Now, episode 1 of Demon Slayer started out kind of soft and I didn't really know what to expect. But we're going to get right into it. So, the main character's story is this young boy named Tanjiro. And in episode 1, we see him and he's working hard and collecting coal and stuff like that so he could go into town to sell it for his family. Because apparently he lives at home with his mother and his 3 younger siblings. So he goes into town, and as he goes into town, we see people know him and stuff like that. Plus, it's been snowing outside, and the first person that approached him was like, "Oh, hey, Tanjiro, I see you working hard as ever. You came into town even on a bad weather day like today." And he was like, "How you doing? Do you need buying the coal? Are you all stocked up on your coal?" Because he sells coal, like I just said. Then, as he was talking to this woman, someone else came out and he was being accused of breaking a pot. Apparently, Tanjiro has an incredibly strong sense of smell. So he said, "Tanjiro, you have a strong sense of smell. Can you sniff this pot for me and tell the woman that I didn't do it?" So Tanjiro sniffs the pot and he was like, "I smell a cat." And the woman was like, "Oh, so my cat knocked it over, not you. Well, I apologize." Then after that, another person came out and was like, "Hey, Tanjiro, can I buy some coal from you?" And then we cut, and his bag is empty. Well, I guess his crate, because he carries a big crate on his back. And his crate is empty. It's no longer full of coal, so he sold all the coal that he needed to sell. So on the way back home, it's dark out. And he was about to walk back up the mountain to go home until this older man stopped him. It was like, "Tanjiro, are you headed home?" He was like, "I don't think you should go home right now. It's dark outside and it's dangerous." He was like, "I think you should stay the night here so you'll be safe. That way you won't be attacked by demons." Now, right off the bat, since this is the first episode and the name of the show is Demon Slayer, I'm like, "Oh, demons, well, we're going to see them now." So Tanjiro goes to bed. He goes in the old man's house, and him and the old man starts talking. And he was like, "The demons will attack me on the path." He was like, "Do you think the demons will come inside your house?" And the old man was like, "Yes, they will come inside my house. They're man-eating demons." He was like, "But the demon slayers protect us, and they protected us since the days of old." So the next morning, Tanjiro gets up, and he heads up to his house. And he said something very specific. He was like, "Whenever sadness occurs, it's followed by the smell of blood." So he gets closer to his house, and he said it again, which was weird to me. And then he stopped in the middle of saying it and sniffed, and he smelled blood. So he ran to his house. Ran to the house. He saw his mom on the ground covered in blood. His younger sister, his brothers, they were all just dead. So he checked everybody, and everybody was cold and didn't have a pulse except for his younger sister. She was still warm, so he picked her up and he carried her. And he carried her down the mountain. He was trying to find a doctor. So his younger sister woke up while he was carrying her. And that was the first time that we saw her, and her eyes was red, and she had fangs, and you could tell that she was different. So Tanjiro fell off the side and rolled down the hill, and he fell into the snow, and the snow cushioned his fall. From there, we saw his sister, and his sister tried to attack him because she's now a demon. So he uses his hatchet to stop her from biting him. And then that's when we come across our first ever demon slayer. So the demon slayer grabs his sister and gets ready to kill her. And then that's when Tanjiro begs the demon slayer to not do it. And the demon slayer seems to be about the same age as Tanjiro, maybe a few years older. And the Demon Slayer told Tanjiro straight up, he was like, don't ever like beg for your life. He was like, if that was effective, your sister wouldn't be a demon and the rest of your family wouldn't be dead. He was like, don't ever like give someone a chance to kill you. He was like, why didn't you try to attack me instead of just begging me not to kill your sister? So like right then and there, Tanjiro decided to take his advice, which was kind of weird to me. I was like, well then, all right. But Tanjiro decided to take his advice and like tried to attack him. And Tanjiro couldn't beat him obviously because he's a Demon Slayer. So the Demon Slayer decided to spare his life and told him to go to the person who trained him. And told him that the old man might be able to find someone who could change his sister back to a human. And that was basically the end of the episode. Now, like I said, I've watched all 5 episodes that's out right now. And I really like this show. So I'm going to be making more videos on this, so stay tuned. But like always, if you like the video, hit that like button, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content.